Hello there and welcome to the Bearded Peacock. It's my channel where we talk all things Leeds United. I'm of course George. Welcome along to the channel everybody. And it's another defeat for Leeds United. It's Jesse Marsch, a new era, American Jesse Marsch. First game in charge, ends in defeat. Unfortunately, I thought we might see an upturn in this and see a win. And what's a win? You know what I mean? What is a win? Leeds United fans, I've forgotten what it feels like for Leeds United to win a game of football. We've been on that many defeats of recent times, 5 in a row now, and we sit once more perilously just teetering 2 points above Burnley, who are 18th. You know, it's such a shame that we had. I personally had a bit of a buzz about this game on Saturday, this Leicester City game. I felt like we were going to win and just have that bounce, that new energy, new ideas from Marsch, and see how he, picks the lineup, gets the lads going. How he's spoken so well in the lead up to this game. I felt invigorated and ready for us to win or at least get a positive result. And we were so close to getting a positive result, and perhaps we should have done. On another day, we would have done. Just one of them days when you're down there at the bottom, the luck is not with you, and the luck certainly is not with Leeds United at the moment. And let's break it down, and let's start initially with the starting lineup. So the starting lineup, you looked at it, much has been made since Jesse Marsch has come in. I did a video myself looking at his favoured formations and what we might expect from Leeds United when fully fit, and when, in this game as well against Leicester City. So you look at it and you think, I thought it'd be a 4-4-2. I thought, because I know Marsch likes to occasionally play a 4-4-2, I thought it was a 4-4-2 with Stuart Dallas and Matthias Klick as a two centre midfielders, with Harrison and perhaps Rafinha on the wings, and Dan James and Rodrigo up top. Or Raf and Rodrigo, I might have thought up top, but didn't work out like that, because we ended up seeing the 4-2-2-2 formation with Luke Ayling as centre back alongside Pascal Struijk, something that I don't personally like to see. And for me, he was culpable in this game and didn't have a good game at all. I know he marshalled Jamie Vardy okay, but I think a lot of that was a bit of luck, actually. I don't think he had a good game. And then you saw Stuart Dallas on the right side, and he, again, like Luke Ayling next to him, didn't have a good game either. Was put on toast many times by Harvey Barnes, who was, of course, once again, was the villain in the piece for Leeds United, and once again, carries on this miraculous run of games of scoring in every single game he's played in his career against Leeds United, which is quite astonishing, really. And he ends up being the match winner eventually, but Stuart Dallas, for me, just couldn't seem to get a grip down that side with Luke Ayling next to him on that right side. They couldn't really, for me, get a grip so much of the game. I felt, down that left side of the defence, they did a little bit better. Junior Firpo came on into the game in the second half. I thought Pascal Struijk, after a shaky start, picked up an early yellow card, didn't he? But he got to grips with Jamie Vardy. He got to grips with his speed and how to manage against him. And I thought Struijk did okay. But then we looked in the middle. We saw Robin Koch, who for me, now many might disagree with this, but I thought he was man of the match, Robin Koch, actually, in this game. And I thought he was impressive in that defensive midfield kind of role. Is it an option now then to put Koch? Will he, do better under Marsch as a CDM than he did Bielsa? And is that an option to have him alongside Phillips when he comes back in? I know maybe, but I like Robin Koch. I always think he's good. He's steady on the ball. He's good in his passing. He gets stuck in. He gets his blocks in, and for me, was man of the match on Saturday. Yeah, indeed, I felt he was. He was next to Mateus Click, who also had a decent game. And then you go into the the other areas of the midfield, the higher echelons of the midfield, which we see Harrison and Rafinha. Rafinha, a little bit quiet, but Harrison on the other side for me again had a very good game. Was very unlucky with a few of his crosses in, flashed them in. There was nobody there. He had a shot which was saved by Kasper Schmeichel, and he looked lively. And again, on another day, he might have had one or two. On another day, Leeds fans, we could have had a win here. No doubts about it. We played well. Possession football was better. We looked more assured at the back. We looked almost all right in attack. Just in the final third, I felt that we lacked. That we've done all season, really. I know Jack Harrison had a shot that went over the bar as well in the second half. There was that reflex save that Kasper Schmeichel made off Rodrigo, off that header. Also, the one he made from Rafinha, again, was a reaction save. If he puts it anywhere else, Raf, it goes in net and we're 1-0 up. As it was, sort of 6-7 minutes later, Leicester are 1-0 up. And it's a little bit of nice play from Harvey Barnes and Kelechi and Iheanacho. Does a 1-2. And it's in the back of the net. He strokes it past Meslier, and that was the only thing Meslier really had to do. I know Amati came close in the first half, end of the first half with that header, but generally we were comfortable, and I felt we had Leicester where we wanted them. We just couldn't finish, and there was a lot of positives, lots of positives to take into Aston Villa for me. Jesse Marsch. You can see almost the way he wants to play. His ideas will come through as the weeks go on, and all around we're no closer to relegation than we are at the start of play. In fact, we're closer to survival. Both Burnley and Watford and Norwich, all of them all lost in the weekend. So yeah, Everton are still to play. If they lose on Monday to Spurs, then it's also not a good weekend, but it could be worse, couldn't it? Although it could be a lot better as well if we'd have got that result. Yeah, we'd have been sitting, obviously 5 points clear. Would it be? And we're looking a bit more healthy, really, than we are doing right at this moment. But the form has to change. I believe in it. I believe that we will see a positive result against Aston Villa. Jesse Marsch's first taste of the atmosphere, should I say, at Ellen Road. Hopefully, obviously it's going to be raucous on Thursday evening. We need a win. We need to arrest this form now. It's now 5 defeats in a row, 7 without a win. 6 of them have been defeats, with the only positive result coming against Thursday's opponent, Aston Villa, in that 3-3 draw at Villa Park. So yeah, it's not been great at the moment, but there's positive signs. Defensively much more solid. We didn't lose 6-0. We didn't let in 4 goals 4-0. We didn't, it was only 1-0. I know it's not ideal, but it's better than getting thumped. And we were in that game for the majority of it. Even at 1-0 down, we were still pushing. We're still trying. The confidence didn't drain, and from the social medias as well, everybody again, it's something we didn't see under Bielsa a great deal, and I don't know again if the players, somebody's saying to the players, let's get on something on social media, let's, get the crowd behind us, get the fans behind us, but they all came out, pretty much all of them, on social media at the end of that game in the various different hours after the game and said, we believe, let's keep pushing, let's keep going forward, and the fans need them more than ever now, and just get us over the line, get the season done with, stay in the Premier League. That's the priority, and just a new dawn perhaps will have its day at the start of the new season, hopefully in the Premier League. But let's wait and see. Let's get behind the boys. It wasn't the result we wanted, but it was a better performance, and something to be positive about. You could argue there isn't much positives. We lost the game, but in the way we played, I feel like Jesse Marsch's ideas will come across sooner rather than later, and we will see them, the boys, picking up at least a few wins, and that's all we need at the end of the day, isn't it? But let me know your comments. Did you go to Leicester and the King Power yesterday? How are you feeling about our chances of survival at this current moment. But like I said, at least the rest of the bottom few lost as well. But thanks very much for joining me today. I'll be giving my thoughts, pre-match thoughts on the Aston Villa game in the next couple of days. So keep an eye on that. Remember to smash the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel. We have seen a little upturn of subscribers over the last few videos I've done, so thank you very much for anybody who's new here. Remember to keep watching and keep sharing it. So thanks very much. Let's support the lads, marching on together, and I'll see you on the next one.